How's it going, everybody? So we continue in Mark chapter 9, verses 2 through 11. And after 6 days, Jesus taketh with him Peter, James, and John, and leadeth them up to the high mountain apart by themselves. And he was transfigured before them. This is known as the Transfiguration. And his raiment became shining and exceedingly white as snow. Again, President Snow from the Hunger Games and the Ancient of Days and Daniel. We just got through reading compared to like wool, hair, wool, snow. And so they're always making fun of the God of the Bible as he was, again, the bad guy in the Hunger Games, President Snow. And you saw how they were inside the dome. She shot the arrow up and hit the top of the dome because that's the firmament. There is no outer space. That's just the fake mystery Babylonian world playing games with you. And they own your education system. They own everything on this earth. Um, Not locally, but from the top down. We're going to say from a federal national level. They then run and it permeates into your local classrooms. Uh, Local teachers are just doing what they've always been trained to do. They don't, you know, it's not like they're not the nefarious characters. um, so anyway, raiment became exceedingly white as snow, and as no fuller on the earth can white them. So let's read that again. His raiment became shining, exceedingly white as snow, so as no fuller on earth can white them. The way I read that in the King's English, guessing, is that it's saying it's as white can possibly be white. And there appeared unto them Elias with Moses, and they were talking with Jesus. And Peter answered and said to Jesus, Master, it is good for us to be here. Let us make 3 tabernacles, one for thee, one for Moses, one for Elias. For he wist not what to say, for they were sore afraid. And there was a cloud that overshadowed them, and a voice came out of the cloud saying, This is my beloved Son, hear him. Then suddenly they looked around and they saw no man anymore except for Jesus, along with themselves, of course. So Moses and Elias were gone. That's basically what that's saying. Everything was back to normal. As they came down from the mountain, he charged them that they should tell no man what things they had seen, till the Son of Man were risen from the dead. And they kept that saying with themselves, questioning one with another what the rising of the dead should mean. And they asked him, saying, Why say the scribes that Elias must first come? We'll continue that tomorrow, good Lord willing. Tomorrow is not promised. I came near unto one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me know the interpretation of the things. These great beasts which are four kings which shall rise up out of the earth. Here's God winning again, like we've been saying in the light gold or the off yellow, faded yellow. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever and ever. Even, excuse me, the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So for all eternity. Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others. So this is your end times kingdom, exceedingly dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, is the iron and clay that we talked about again in Daniel 2, which devoured and brake into pieces and stamped the residue of it with its feet. And the 10 horns which that were in his head, and the other which came up before whom 3 fell, even of that horn had eyes and a mouth speaking great things. This is the Antichrist. The horn, a trump is a horn, and a horn is a trump. And then Jesus said the Antichrist would be here in his own name. So do the math, do the vocab math. Whose look was more stout than his fellows? And I beheld that same horde made war with the saints and prevailed against them. Now this is Daniel 7:21. Daniel 7:25 says, shall wear out the saints of the Most High. 21 says, shall make war with the saints. So make war with the saints, wear out the saints. 21, 25, the verses in Daniel 7. Trump Tower has 5 multiple addresses, 721 through 725 Fifth Avenue. What a coincidence. And here's God winning again, like we've been saying. Until the Ancient of Days came and judgment was given unto the saints of the Most High, until the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. Now back to the Antichrist. But thus he said, the fourth beast shall be in the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all the other kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it into pieces. And the 10 horns out of the kingdom are the 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue the 3 kings. And then verse 25, which we'll get into tomorrow, says, and he shall wear out this, and this horn shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Daniel 7:25, King James Version, Bible Gateway. We can just read the one verse to finish out the day, but we'll open with it tomorrow. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, the horn, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change the times and the laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the times and half of a dividing a time. It's 3.5 days. We know that in Revelation 11, the Great Tribulation is 3.5 days. It was going to be 3.5 years, but Jesus said that he, what? Lest I cut those days short. No flesh would be saved. I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.